Hello YouTube. So it's been a minute since I've used this Panasonic and I got a few things to show you, and I'm also going to do a nighttime inspection for y'all. It's actually a post trip because I'm done with the trip because I'm real close to my delivery, except I have to deliver in the morning and not now. I'll show you how close I am to my delivery. But in the meantime, it's nighttime, great time to check your lights. It's actually the best time to check your lights because, well, it's nighttime. So that's a good time to check all your lights. So we're gonna do that. Also gonna take a look at one of the things that I got that I'm saying is a game changer. And also let's look at my mileage for this week, because after I drop this thing off tomorrow morning, oh, I hit my arm that's holding the camera. After I drop this off tomorrow morning, I'm going home. I'm in Texas. Hell yeah! Anyway, so let's take a look at where I'm at. So there's my phone. And there is where I'm at, the blue dot, and that's where I need to deliver. So I am literally right across the street. So don't know if I could park here, but hey, there's one truck right there and there's one truck right there. So I'm right here, so now there's two trucks on the street. So hopefully we're good. But let's take a look at my mileage. So today was 622. That's pretty awesome. 450, 226. That was kind of a bad day. I actually got stuck in traffic in that day. That was in California. Wow, I went from California to Texas in that many days. So taking a look, you can see here 400, mid 400s at 500, and that was part of my last 34-hour break. So I got decent mileage, not bad, but I would prefer all of these be close to 500. That would have been awesome. But not a bad mileage week. It really wasn't. But I'm going to go ahead and turn off this truck and turn on all the lights. The reason why I'm turning it off is so you guys can hear me better when we're outside. The other thing we're going to do is I am going to turn on my utility lamps. You'll see why I did. So let's get this game going, or this show going. So, lights, first thing, let's back up. We see that one, and we see the one down the trailer, and we have the one that's up there. And let's go around to the front. Of course, I can tell if I got headlights when I'm going down the road, and I can see I got two headlights and two blinkers down there, and I got all the top lights up there, so that's looking fantastic. Let's take a quick look at this tire. And yes, it is still there, and it looks to be attached firmly still, and it's aired up. We'll take a look at that in the morning, and we'll check for screws, nuts, bolts, and other things that I might have ran over, including Bambi. No, I did not hit Bambi tonight. So looking on this side, the tire looks like it is there. Thankfully, we got here with that tire, and all the lights here seem to be working beautifully as well as expected. We will look at what's right there in a minute, but let's finish with our nighttime inspections. And we can see we got two tail lights. There's only two tail lights, so they are both functioning. And it appears that my tandems, or my drives, are still attached in there. So we're doing fantastic on this nighttime inspection so far. And yes, I am tired. My trailer tires are firmly attached in there, and they appear to be aired up, but I only have 17, I have like 17,000 in the box, so not very heavy. So tail lights, we got those lights are working. Some trailers actually have a red light on the corners. This one doesn't. You're only legally required to have 3 lights on top, and I had those 3 lights. If I only had one in the center, then I would need one up there and one over there. But I got 3 up there, and I got 4 down here, so that's perfect. The license plate light is working, and the DOT tape is free and clear of dirt and damage. So looking down this way, we see the tires are there and fantastic. All the lights work. So now we are going to take a look to see what's at the back of this truck. The thing that I've been hinting to somewhat the last 2 videos, I think. I'm right next to the airport, so let's see how. I didn't get in focus, but man, that got pretty close. So all right, let's go back to what we were doing over here. And that looks like a bicycle. Yeah, that's one of my game changers. So let's see how I got this thing strapped in here, because I did 1,000 miles and guess what? It hasn't moved. And we'll take another look at that here in a second, but let's take a look to see how I got this in here. So I grabbed a edge protector from a flatbed guy. I just got one, so that was pretty cool. Put it right here so that this piece of metal right here doesn't cut my tire, and guess what? It's working beautifully. It's an edge protector, or a tire protector in this case. And I got a bungee going from this doohick right here, going up through the tire, as we can see right here, not touching any of the spokes, and there's plenty of clearance in between. Then it goes down to my steps and is firmly attached, so DOT will be very happy about that. So climbing up here and trying not to blind you with all my beautiful lights back here, which are pretty bright. This bike and nothing near this bike does not affect my cabling. Doesn't matter which way this trailer swings, this cable is completely free to move. So that is not a DOT issue. That is A-okay. There's my glad hands and all that. That's another day. Then I have it cabled and padlocked to this big piece of metal, which frankly, somebody really wanted to steal my bike, just take the bolts off right here. You know, all you have to do is take that off and oh my god, it will slide right off. But if you're really going to steal my bike and you're going to be that determined, guess what? You can have it. I'll be upset, but please don't take my bike, guys. Over here, I got just some random piece of plastic I found somewhere. I have no idea where it was or where it came from or wherever. I just found it in a parking lot. And I put it right here to kind of protect this tire, and guess what? It's been working pretty good. It sat there for a long time. Then I got one of these other bungees, just strapped it here to there where my spare tire would go. It goes up and around here and hugs it tight to this. It's working pretty fantastic. Then over here, if I can step over here without falling, which is always the name of the game, I got a bungee going around the fork to these right here, which those are strapped in mostly okay. So yeah, bike is just sitting there and it's pretty awesome. Now here's what's funny. So when I bought this bike and I just started riding it, I sucked. I was like all wobbly. It took me a second, but I've been riding it off and on, been getting some great exercise. It allows me to get, you know, to and from places quicker, faster, and easier, and less energy. So I can go and get food, get back to the truck, have a good exercise. It's not as hard on my back, because, you know, I do have a back injury, and it's fantastic. It really is. Just having the ability to go somewhere, because they don't allow me to take this beautiful thing, yeah, I like it. And it's aluminum, okay? So it's not steel, it's aluminum, so it allows me to, it won't rust with the all the salt and ice and all that beautiful stuff that is going to be coming up here pretty soon, unfortunately. But yeah, so that's one of the main or bigger purchases that I bought. That was like $150 or something. It was one of the bigger purchases that I bought, and I'm pretty happy over it. 360-degree view completed. Not really. It works. Anyway, so went from Northern California or Mid California to LA to Phoenix to here. I'm tired. I went from Albuquerque. No. Yeah, I left Albuquerque. I don't know. I can't remember anymore. It was I did 600 some odd miles today. So, okay. 600 miles from here, westward is where I came from. It's hard to keep track of that, especially when you go down the same roads all the time. Anyway, this video is now long enough to have you guys like it, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. If you have any questions, post them. And I reply to as many of them as I can, which has been all of them. Pretty good track record. Anyway, thank you for watching, and have a good night.